Alright, hey guys, what is up? Apparently my phone cannot auto-detect light sources when it is recording. Just bought a brand new Samsung Galaxy. Well, not brand new, I bought a used, but Samsung Galaxy S5. Tried to buy myself an S6 and got turned down on the credit rating. Apparently, if you don't have like a credit card and you don't pay bills because all your bills come out of your rent and like all my electric, my gas, my water, it's all part of my rent. And so the only bills that I have are like my internet bill, which comes into my bank account with direct debit because I don't have a credit card. Apparently, you have no credit and you fail every credit check when you try to buy a new phone. So what I cleverly did is I went and bought a used phone, Samsung Galaxy S5 instead of the S6, which is actually, in my opinion, a little bit better. There's some weird things going on with the S6, but I like being able to take my battery out and add some additional storage space. Anyway, so bought that and then just went on pay as you go. So that's fine with me. That's cool. Anyway, regarding wrestling, which is what we are here to talk about. I know I haven't posted a video in a long time, and I am deeply sorry about that. But now with this new phone, hopefully the camera quality is a lot better because I could not get, for the life of me, my computer camera is trash. I need to buy a new computer. It is trash. So hopefully with this new video camera here, we'll be able to capture a lot better. We'll be able to upload a lot easier to YouTube because my last phone was bad, and you knew it was bad. I mean, you can see some of the videos on there. They're awful. The wrestling news. I don't really have a whole lot to say this week. Hell in a Cell's coming up soon. I just finished watching the NXT TakeOver, which was amazing. If you guys haven't watched it, the Bayley versus Sasha Banks 30-minute Iron Man or Iron Woman match, as I like to call it, was just phenomenal. Probably one of the greatest women's matches of all time, in my opinion. I think Brooklyn was a little bit better, but that's simply because all the spots were very, very close together. This one had the same amount of big hype moments, but they had to drag it on over 30 minutes. As far as the main roster goes on WWE, their Raw happened, SmackDown happened. There hasn't really been much in the way of storyline progression or anything like that. They're trying to bury Rusev and Lana because they announced their engagement. But other than that, there hasn't really been a whole lot of storyline development. Hell in a Cell's looking like it's gonna be an alright show, though. It's looking like we got Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt in Hell in a Cell, which should actually be a good match. We got Kane versus Seth Rollins. That should be an alright match, actually. I actually have faith in Kane as a performer. I think it's going to be in the Cell. I'm not 100% sure on that one. And then, of course, we got Lesnar and Taker in the Cell, which, if you look at their last Hell in a Cell in 2003, was brutal. I mean, like Paul Heyman bladed, Brock Lesnar bladed, and then Undertaker just destroyed his face. Like, he bled a lot. Like, a lot. Which obviously, isn't good. That's not gonna happen this time around. With the PG era, unless because it's Lesnar, Heyman, and Undertaker. Unless Vince is like, nah, you guys can do it. Because I know I've seen Lesnar blade twice. In the last few matches, he bladed at WrestleMania. He bladed at was it the last Undertaker match? Yeah. So in all possibility, Vince might let him do it. Well, Vince is always willing to let him do it. It's whether the sponsors and all that stuff are okay with it. And then the other matches that are looking like they're gonna take place. I don't know what Rusev's match is gonna be. It's looking like we're gonna get Kevin Owens Ryback rematch. I was kind of hoping for a Kevin Owens Cesaro and Rusev match because if you've seen that match on Raw, it's phenomenal. Heck, I'm just hoping Cesaro gets a match on the card. And looks like Stardust will continue this thing with Neville, which has gone on for way too long, in my opinion. And we got Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton looking like they're going to take on the Wyatts. There might be a Dean Ambrose heel turn. That's kind of what I'm going with. And the other match that I'm thinking is going to be... there's going to be quite a few gimmick matches, I think, other than the Hell in a Cell. Because I think there's going to be Dudley Boys versus the New Day tables match. If it's not a tables match, New Day retain. If it is a tables match, Dudley Boys get their 10th championship. But I don't know if they want to do the tables now or if they want to kind of keep pushing this feud as long as they can, because every time that I watch a New Day match, it's amazing. Every time I watch a Dudley Boys match, it's amazing, and you put the two together, and it's just phenomenal. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot going on. Sami Zayn down in NXT, he's working an Evolve show tonight, which is run by WWN, which it looks like WWE and WWN are kind of forming a partnership. They've had Johnny Gargano on their show quite a few times. But that's really it. I mean, not a whole lot's going on in Ring of Honor. I know Lucha Underground got a second season. Apollo Crews in NXT is apparently being pushed to the moon. We got Nia Jax, who I haven't seen yet. I haven't watched the latest episode of NXT. But hopefully next week, I'll be all caught up to date. I'll give you guys way more WWE news. WWE 2K16, if we want to talk about that. The creation suite's out there. Create a superstar, create a diva, create an arena, create a whatever you want. Create a moveset. I've seen create a show. I basically think they said it's brand new, and it wasn't really in 2K15. But if you remember 2K14, you were able to change the matchup screen and the little banner that goes across. It says the wrestler's name. I think it's gonna be kind of the same thing, and they're saying it's new. I don't think it's gonna have like a booking type of thing to it. I seriously just think it's that thrown into universe mode, which we already had in 2014, and then it's kind of not really there all that much in 2015. But I think that's just the same thing. I don't think it's a new thing, and they're just claiming it's a new thing. Anyway, let me know what you think regarding Raw, regarding SmackDown, NXT, and the WWE 2K16 video game, which is set to drop very, very soon. We got 10 days until it releases in the United States. I know I got like 13 before it releases here in the UK. Go over to Dank Ops starting on the 20th, however. The 20th of October. So this Tuesday over on Dank Ops channel. Shout out to that guy, because he's the one that really inspired me to start doing some videos on here. And we should be able to start doing some real capture stuff. But shout out to Dank, because on the 20th, he can't announce it. I can kinda announce it. Because I'm just assuming from what he said. But he said, if you're a fan of WWE 2K16, start watching this channel on October 20th. So it sounds like WWE 2K16 have done the wise thing to try and get sales up, and they're giving the big people who do the game, people who play the game on YouTube, which Dank's a very big guy on there. They're giving those guys a week early access to the game. I wish these, excuse me. They're giving them a week early access to the game so that we can kind of see what it's all about, if we want to buy it, sort of thing, for those people that are still on the fence. I've already got my pre-order out. I pre-ordered it like the day I could pre-order it off Amazon. So thanks so much for watching. I did not expect this video to go this long. But go ahead and smash that like button for way more WWE and wrestling news and content. Thank you so much for watching.